a minute deck. Different days, still the same chase. Little bit of grit with a little bit of grace. Tell me what it takes to uplift a whole team, cause you could be shallow even if you roll deep. Couldn't even fathom, but I guess we gon' see how you went from having cold feet to platinum gold teeth. This for all my OCs and my tell me we gon' like it's 03. Pull up to the spotlight, yeah I mean. All up in the spotlight, yeah I mean. Never got a ring though, yeah I mean. Still Hall of Fame though, yeah I mean. You gotta respect that, yeah I mean. I ain't gotta stress that, yeah I mean. I'm talking about a list and I'm looking top 3. Give a about a league, ain't nobody like me, ain't nobody like. I'm a franchise like a Houston Rocket. Remember used to pull up to the stupid. That was back before I was used to options. Now I got autonomy, I choose to. Your shot with, who your pilots, who the two in the cockpit, who decide when and where you choose to shop with that hard-earned money that you use to cop this. Only 5'6", but I feel it tenfold. So if I hit them high, maybe you could hit them low. If you're talking in the middle of the show, why is always someone leaving from the middle of the road? I don't really get it, man, I didn't really know that. People didn't think I could live up to the hype like you talking, I'm a god on the mic. I'm really 5'5.5", but larger than life. I'm on the block like, yeah, I mean. All up in the spotlight, yeah, I mean. Never got a ring though, yeah, I mean. Still Hall of Fame though, yeah, I mean. You gotta respect that, yeah, I mean. I ain't gotta stress that, yeah, I mean. If you talking about a list, then I'm looking top 3. Give a about a league, ain't nobody like me, yeah, I mean.
Lord, don't it know this heart is free? A brand new day is at my feet. Now singing low, low and sweet. I give it more slow, I give it all to me. It all feels like gold to me. Might not be a diamond, but it shines for me. It all feels like gold to me. Sitting lost in silence, it's all good to me. Sing it. Simple things that light me up. What a beautiful world, and I see the love and everything, and everyone. When I'm digging so deep, oh, the time will come. It all feels like gold to me. Might not be a diamond, but it shines for me. It all feels like gold to me. It ain't lost in silence, it's all good to me.
Are you ready for a brand new event? Because 2KTV Tuesday is on the way. That's right, 2KTV fans, this one is for you. On Tuesday, July 12th, earn double XP by wearing 2KTV gear and playing games in the city. If you need 2KTV gear, you'll be able to pick.
Sing it.
That's a great look at our location tonight, the home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings out west. You look at the Lakers, things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, the Suns tied in first place with them.
And I think for the Suns, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Suns finally broke a decade-long playoff drought. Devin Booker says it's been a long time coming. Basketball and life relate to each other, and that's how I grew up. It's through basketball. I kept my head down, kept working, and it finally paid off. Kevin, is that deep enough for you?
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. And now the Lakers starting group. Davis is out there with Johnson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. And for Phoenix, Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Now Booker. Driving the lane, and that one drops for him.
Well, guys, what a terrific feel for the young Booker. Knows exactly how to take what the defense gives him.
Pass to Reeves. Right at the free throw line, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here is Paul. Following the basket by LeBron James. Paul passes to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-ball. Sinks the triple. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Well, this is where Booker can really hurt you. Very capable and confident three-point shooter. Go ahead, Devin.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Now, here's Westbrook. And Davis can't get it to go. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Bridges dishes to Paul. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Pushing it up. James, the pass to Davis. Here's Reeves, defended by Booker. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Davis. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
You know, so much of rebounding is about effort, and no lack of that right there. He had to box out and establish great position.
Bridges kicks to Booker. Back to Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Well, Devin Booker is known as a scorer, but this guy will find you if you're open.
Pass to Reeves. Down low. Here's Westbrook. They get it back. Kicks it out to James. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. With the drive. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Here's Bridges. Count the basket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the game here. Phoenix making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Sharch comes in for Johnson. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul.
2 championships in college at Villanova before turning pro. I think Mikal Bridges has the next championship in his sights. That's an NBA title.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Phoenix leading by 7. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Bridges, kicks to Booker. Bridges outside, 5 to shoot. 13 feet away. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
LeBron dishes to Anthony. And the pass to Davis. Stolen by McGee. And here's Booker. 9-point game his last outing. Pass to McGee.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Booker looking around. Bucket is good. Lakers trail by 9. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Monk, the pass to Nunn. Bridges against LeBron, and the layup's good off the glass. LeBron's got his second basket.
Yeah, when LeBron James is fighting his way through contact, he makes it look so easy.
Payne with it. Now Anthony defending. Payne can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Pass to Nunn. Davis kicks to James. Six on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket. James has got 6.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Booker outside. On the wing, Bridges. Booker trying to free himself up. And there's Bridges on the assist by Booker. He's got 8.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now already.
Passes it to Monk. 32 seconds left here in the first quarter.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Leading by 5. The pass to Booker. Now Šarić. Back to Booker. From past the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
LeBron James on the wing. Top of the key. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And he stands 6'9", but without question, LeBron James is the floor general for his team.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team. I'm a smart, cerebral basketball player. My basketball IQ is very high, and I take that very seriously. So I know what best suits our team, and our coaching staff does as well.
And Greg, for all of his athletic gifts, very few players have thought the game as well as LeBron has.
And they listed him at point guard in his 17th season. But it's all semantics at this point. He's always been the best decision maker on any team he's played on.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. You've got Malik Monk. Anthony is out there with Howard. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. Payne looking around, going inside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Nunn kicks to Monk. Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Crowder.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
So it's Phoenix now, following the bucket by the Lakers. To the middle. Here's Sharch. No good there. Anthony with the defensive effort. Lakers trail by 6. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
Monk's shot's good.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Ayton finds Sharch. Back to Ayton. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Carmelo Anthony. That's his first.
And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Thursday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing off against DeMarcus Cousins and the Denver Nuggets. And that one falls from Sharch. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. The shot's good from Horton Tucker.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. All up top, he's covered by Westbrook. And the wide-open shot from Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Crowder's got his first 3 points of the game.
To me, you've got to run this guy off his shots. Jay Crowder is a good catch-and-shoot jump shooter.
Pass to Horton Tucker. To the left wing. Howard kicks to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Reeves. Here's Horton Tucker. Inside. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Howard. Howard's got 6.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, an interesting history between these two. I mean, last year they were swept by this club in the regular season, but rebounded to take them down in the playoffs.
So for the Suns, JaVale McGee's checked in for Sharch. Mikal Bridges comes in for Crowder. And it's Booker in for Aaron Holiday. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Horton Tucker. Bridges. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Davis. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Passes to Westbrook. For three. No good from LeBron. Suns have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. And the dunk by Booker.
Devin Booker has got a 70-point game in his history. He is cooking. You might want to check him tonight.
And there's the pass to Johnson. Kicks it to James. To the paint. Stolen by McGee. Bridges against James. Bridges outside. Pass to McGee. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LeBron James. Phoenix shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first one falls.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from McGee.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
James dishes to Westbrook. Back to James. To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Suns third.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
Suns leading by 5. Paul outside. Over Johnson. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, Paul can be consistent from that part of the floor. Defenses should know you can't allow his mid-range game to start cooking.
Now here's LeBron. His last outing, he had 8 points. The offensive rebound. Johnson kicks to James. Here's Davis. This ball grabs the miss. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Bridges attacking. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Paul's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And we finished one half of basketball. Suns ahead as they end the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Dwight. What are you seeing from your opponent tonight?
They're a tough team. You know, they play hard, they play together, they move the ball, and they know how to play within the offense, you know. And we've been doing a better job on the defensive end, and I think tonight we came out with the right mentality. We just got to keep it up.
Dwight, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. It's been quite a night so far for him. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living, and they're living good, baby.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. 8-point game. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Suns. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Westbrook against Paul. He kicks it to Bridges.
We can get lost in LeBron's offensive skills. His defense has always been phenomenal as well.
Driving in, and the shot is good. James has got 8.
Huge bucket at the rim, and they cut into that lead. That's exactly where he likes to make his living.
Bridges finds Johnson. Paul with the ball. Over Westbrook. The shot's good from Paul. He's got 7.
Oh, just very good offensive execution. Couldn't have asked for a better shot.
James outside. He dishes it to Johnson. Shoots over Bridges. LeBron shot is off.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And there's Bridges on the assist by Paul. And it's a 9-point Suns lead.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Westbrook. And stolen by Ayton. Booker with no one around. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Case in point, running the floor well in transition. Yet another way Booker can beat you.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Sharge checked in for Johnson. Jay Crowder comes in for Mikal Bridges. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. And then for Los Angeles, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Stanley Johnson. And Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for James. Here's Holiday. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Just 4 to shoot. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Shoots over Crowder. Here's Davis. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Davis has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Sharge has the open look, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Horton-Tucker. Davis with it. Out guarded by Crowder. Davis, the pass to Westbrook. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You have to do the best you can to keep Russell Westbrook out of the paint because he does some of his best work right there.
Ayton dishes to Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd. 2 minutes.
Passes it to Payne. driving inside. Makes it off the glass. Haynes got his second bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Davis. Up and in on the way.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Outside Holiday. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. And Davis sends it back.
The incredible length of Davis, uses it to perfection to come up with the block. And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And the Suns call time here. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, like they said, with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. JaVale McGee comes in for Saric, and it's Booker in for Aaron Holiday. Here's Booker driving to the basket, and the dunk by Booker.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Nunn passes to Monk. Here's Davis. That doesn't go either for Davis. Phoenix leading by 9. And here's Booker from the arc. And they'll get another chance. Ayton against Anthony with the fadeaway. And it's Ayton missing. Lakers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. McGee with the block. And he recovers it. Pass to Horton Tucker. Now here is Davis. No good on the triple. Outer bases to Booker. Fires from deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA. And you see it right there on display.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Kendrick Nunn. Davis is out there with Anthony. And there's Monk. And it's LeBron in at the 3. Lakers trail by 11. James looking it over. Deep 2 from Anthony. It's hauled in by the Suns. Down low. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
James, the pass to Davis. Now Monk from downtown. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
Now here's Paul with 3. Booker, it drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Pass to Nunn. Trying to get open, it's Davis. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. This guy, top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Johnson, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now here's James. Over Johnson. Bridges with the board. Suns leading by 15. Booker outside. Here's the floater. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Johnson, the pass to James. None. And again, the Lakers, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Booker outside. No good on the 3. Lakers trail by 15. Poke loose. Paul with the steal. And now the Suns, a fast break. And there's Booker on the assist by Bridges. Booker's got 11 points here in just the second half. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
The Suns have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Here's Paul. Connects in the foul line jumper. And the Suns lead by 17.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Timeout called the Lakers.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Now here's James. To the middle. And Davis puts it in. 14 points for Davis.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes. Flexing on him there.
2 minutes.
And Booker kicks the ball.
2 minutes.
Clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Booker. Lakers trail by 15. James outside. Goes up the baseline. Reeves can't hit. Phoenix has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Suns.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Devin Booker.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Crowder, he's checked in for Johnson. Torrey Craig comes in for Mikal Bridges. Landry Shamit's checked in for Devin Booker, and it's Peyton in for Chris Paul. Here's Westbrook. Peyton with some nice D.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Chalk up 2 there, and the Suns lead by 17.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Here's Reeves. And LeBron James gets it to go.
You love the focus from LeBron James. He's near the rim, so he's got to use his size and his skill to full advantage.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Shamet up top. High, arcing shot, and he lays it up and in.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Westbrook with it. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, what does a win like this do for you at this time of the season?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris...
My gut and I stuck to the music. I'm still the man I hear that says committed. I'm still the man I hear that's on a mission. Let there be brief, can we give it a minute? Cause this flow that I have right now is too vicious. Let it breathe. Okay, I'm ready. Back in this thing like I never left. I'm always snapping, what do you expect? When I'm on a song, expect nothing less than me giving my best. Time into this is what I invest. It's crazy if I don't got next and I'm serious. The bottom is where I started, now I'm at the top of the top. The haters saw I was in phase. They started kicking the rocks, and that's when I started to pop. Then I maintain handling the fame, maintain handling the change, maintain handling the game. They cannot count me out, they gotta count me in. I cannot lose what I built, not when I know how to win. Welcome to rounds part 3, I had to do it again. Another round still going, I'll be this way to the end. Back and I'm feeling amazing, too concentrated and too dedicated. I gotta break through it, something's gotta give for as long as I waited. I'm testing my patience, I can't stay average, I'm headed for greatness. My story has to be one for the ages. When they read it better, say he wasn't playing. His music gotta go on all of my plays. Know what I'm saying, they know what I'm saying. I cannot make it if I do not love it. I cannot make it if it's second substance. I stay on beat like I stay on the subject. If it don't got a topic, it don't got nothing. I wanna be the topic of discussion. I wanna be the one who gets it bumping. I wanna be the one who gets it jumping. I'm a perfectionist, if it ain't perfect to me, then it bothers me. I am not having it. Everything gotta be adequate. Punchlines every time that I'm rapping it over the head. Every time they ain't catching it. Every time my delivery's accurate. Trust me, I already know they'll be blasting it. This is that matic, they wanna hear snapping. This is that pedal to the metal flow. Matter of fact, I need a medal for this flow. I don't ever think of my approach. I just hear it once and then I go. That's something I gotta show, and I just keep on rising. And you know how I get down, so none of this is surprising. They cannot count me out, they gotta count me in. I cannot lose what I built, not when I know how to win. Welcome to rounds part 3, I had to do it again. Another round still going, I'll be this way to the end. Nothing but results when I put in this kind of effort. I do what it takes to get better. I gotta do what I can, no matter the day or the weather, cause I'm out whatever. I'm maximizing my potential, maximizing what I'm meant for. This is all glorious, finish a try, then I'm feeling victorious. But I'm never done because there's always more to this. Give me a chance, you'll see what I'm capable of. A skill set I cannot be matched. Real lyrics that have real meaning, and I don't even curse, tell me where they do that. I carry the weight of the game, and it's nothing to me. I treat it just like a curl. I feel like a superstar, but I've been a star, cause my bar's been out of this world. Did they get it? Let's get it. It's Matic, baby.